guys, welcome back to my channel and to another Artist Diaries video. It's been a while since I've uploaded here on YouTube and I've been really busy with life, particularly over the summer. I've been away a lot with family, been hanging out with friends and catching up with people. But aside from the general busyness, me and Matt are going to be moving, so that's all been going on behind the scenes, but I'll update you guys about all of that later. I've also been doing a lot of art and hanging out with friends, making art, doing a lot of plein air painting, which has been amazing and so much fun. I've been really loving hanging out with my friend Angelina and just meeting up in really beautiful surroundings around Oxford and just painting. This painting session we had was at Harcourt Arboretum and it was such a beautiful day. There was a peacock that came and hung out with us, which was so adorable. It was just such a lovely and life-giving day. I felt really creatively filled. We were trying to meet up regularly in the spring and summer just to catch up and paint and hold each other accountable with doing more plein air painting. Coming soon to Oxford with Together We Make vlog. I've also been really busy with my friend Charlotte with our venture Together We Make, which is a initiative where we put on creative workshops, socials and pop-ups and exhibitions and things like that. And we recently did a lino cutting social, and we actually have a urban sketching social coming up, which is going to be really fun. So if you're in the Oxford area and around on Saturday the 6th of September, you would be so welcome to come along to our urban sketching social. And we've also been trying to organise a group art exhibition, which has been tricky. Finding a venue in Oxford has been quite the challenge, but we are getting there slowly, and we have a lovely array of artists lined up to exhibit, which we can't wait for. Yeah, aside from that, I've been doing a lot of gardening. I've had some new gardening clients recently, so I've been busy with that. And yeah, it's just been a pretty hectic time, but I have been trying my best to find times to reset and refresh, and a lot of that has been by going to local gardens, National Trust properties, and just walking around, being in nature, going on hikes. But this garden you can see here is Waterperry Gardens, and I absolutely love it there. It's just on the edge of Oxford and it's such a beautiful place. So I have just been working on some figure work, and I thought I would show you guys what I've been doing. Also, I got my hair done today and I think it's looking really cute. Anyway, I've been painting figures because this is something I want to get more familiar with and comfortable with for my portfolio. So I've just been using some life drawing references online, and it's basically clothed models. You can't really find like nude models online because a lot of there was like a YouTube channel before that was called like Ko-fi Cafe or something, and they did really good life drawing references, but YouTube have banned the content, so unfortunately they're just like clothed models, which is fine. It just means you can't really see the like proper human form. So I've just been using that, so I'll leave a link to that if you're interested. And I've also been using some of Raoul Dufy's nude paintings as reference as well, because I love his style and I'd love to be able to replicate that feeling within my own work without like copying it, if that makes sense, but just like an essence of his style. I'd love to get that into my work somehow. So yeah, I've just been experimenting and having fun with it. It's been really nice. I've just been trying to approach painting with like low expectations as well, which is when I have the most fun and often the results are the best as well. So I'll show you guys what I've been doing. So they look kind of weird right now, but this is how the sketchbook spread is looking. I've just done like an underpainting and now I'm layering on top with the skin tones and things. I want to keep it as loose as possible though, so I'm not going to do too much. I just want to kind of have like an impression of the shapes of like the face and things like that, and like the contours of the body and stuff. But yeah, pretty happy with how it's looking. So it's been a while since I've checked in. I'm having a painting day today, so I thought I'd bring you guys along for a little bit of that today. I'm just finishing off a painting I started last week. It's basically of one of the rainforests that we hiked through in Fiordland National Park, and I have so many fond memories of walking through Fiordland, and I just really wanted to capture that in this painting. My purpose for the painting was to kind of evoke that same feeling of peace and safety and like cocooning like underneath all of the green of the tree ferns. And yeah, that was the kind of mood and feeling that I wanted to evoke from this painting. Basically, the aim of my painting series is to recreate those feelings and experiences that I had in New Zealand, and just to capture those moments, like the core moments of the trip, and to kind of like cement them into existence. Like that's my aim for this series. And I have some company while I'm painting today. So it's a few hours later and I have finished the painting. I think I've finished it. I'll show you guys what it looks like. So this is how the painting is looking. I'm really happy with it. It's got a lot of detail to it, and I think it's in a place where I'm happy to leave it and say it's finished. But I do find finishing paintings to be really tricky sometimes. This one in particular has been hard to stop working on, and I feel like if I keep working on it I am just going to ruin it and overwork it, so I think I'm going to leave it there. But I think it's sitting really nicely next to these small paintings, and I'm going to like display these as a 4, so those 4 I'll put in like a kind of grid, so I think that'll look really lovely next to this painting. I think the colours are all sitting really beautifully together. And I'm now going to start working on this I think it's A0, I want to say it's A0, yes, A0 card that I've had lying around in the studio for ages, and I'm finally gonna use it. So I'm gonna work on this, and I'm gonna use this sketchbook painting as a reference, as well as the photograph that I took in New Zealand in Fiordland. That's what I'm working on next, and I'm very excited about it. So with being out in nature a lot, I've been bringing that inspiration back into the studio and wanting to create more. I've still been working on my New Zealand painting series, and I've been really enjoying that process of reliving my trip through looking at all the references. And I actually had a roll of film developed recently from our trip, which was so lovely to look through all of the pictures and get inspiration from those. So a lot of this work that I'm creating on New Zealand is going to be in our Together We Make group exhibition. Yeah, it's just been really lovely to be creating more regularly and getting into the flow state. So a few videos back I had mentioned that me and Matt might be moving this year, and it was something that we were going back and forth about for quite a while, but we've decided to move. Oxford is becoming increasingly more expensive. Our outgoings every month are really expensive, and we're not managing to save much at all, if anything. And we just want a bit more financial security and stability in these crazy times. Who knows what's going to happen and is around the corner, but I just feel like we are craving more stability and a bit more slowness in our day to day. So we've decided to move to a cheaper part of the UK, and we are really excited for this new adventure and next chapter, and I'm sure I'll be bringing you guys along for all of that, so stay tuned for maybe some moving vlogs, some life updates and things like that. But yeah, it's crazy to think that we've been in Oxford for over 5 years now. Time goes so quickly, and yeah, we're just feeling like our time in Oxford has come to a close, which is very bittersweet because we do love Oxford and we've got some lovely friends in Oxford, but hopefully still be able to visit regularly and hang out with people that we love here. But we just feel like we're ready to start a new chapter and start fresh. So yeah, I'm feeling very excited about all of that. But yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video and these updates from me. I hope you're all well and that you've had a really lovely summer. We've had a lot of nice weather in the UK, so I hope that those of you that are also in the UK have been enjoying that and staying cool where you can. It's been very warm. But yeah, sending you all my love, and I look forward to catching up with you soon.